X, and I need to confirm to see if it works. Okay, I'm live also on X. Hope you are doing well, guys. I'm live on my YouTube channel, on X, and on my on your Mubite channel. So let's go. Welcome, guys. Yeah. Let me move the song. So today we will try also on the same challenge account, 10K instant funding account on my case. I'm still stuck at 10.5K. Remember that I claimed my first payout. And I'm still stuck in few bad positions because I opened maybe too much margin for medium term, and maybe I should have closed this morning in profit. But that's not a problem as long as my lines are good. I'm holding, but if it's starting to become tricky, then I will close because the margin is too high on my case. First, I will review my open position to show you how I handle it and why I don't close yet. I think I'm at minus 250. Maybe it's too big risk, but I will still be in PNL, so that's not a problem to recover. Remember, yes, for the newcomers, that I'm trading on prop firm trading account. I saw my email, not a problem. Here, where is the challenge rule? Remember that we are giving away 3 two-step challenge accounts. So again, I explain Mubite, it's a prop firm trading company specialized in crypto, so meaning that you have access to all trading pair like Binance. I think it's 7+100 pair. You have the same UX as Binance, Bybit, or top tier exchange. You don't even need to proceed KYC. You can be how it works, so not your capital. You don't risk your own capital. For example, you can get access to a 10K account, okay, $10K account for if you took the two-step. Hop. Oh, no, my bad. The 10K is here for $100 at least. If you want the instant funding, it's 4 times higher, but the rules are less strict, if I can say. And you can practice, you can trade on this account, and you can claim up to, depending of the challenge rule, we'll see it. You have the challenge rule here. Maybe I can share you the link on YouTube before we start up. And depending on each type of challenge, you have a certain price for the access. For example, here I trade to Clio, so this is an aggregator, if I can say, linked to Bybit liquidities. You can trade with the amount without KYC, same liquidities, and you can take profit split up to 90% on 90% and 80% in instant funding. Max drawdown remain 10% for this one. For the one step, 6% to 8%, and this one also 8%. What differ is the payout time and the payout profit target. But if you are serious, I think the one step or two step is much less expensive. You can practice with it. And this is absolutely crazy because even if you lose, because you can success at the first time, but it's very hard in crypto market. So imagine losing 10K, you can't handle it, but here you can just lose $100 and practice a lot. So let me just share the link and we can start up. So you have 20% discount with my code, remember, as always. So the link are pinned and the code is crypto jobs. Let me know if you are already trading with it and if you took some payout, and we can continue. So let's go. And remember, you sign up using my link, code crypto jobs, and we will pick 3 random accounts for a giveaway at the end of the stream, and we will give you access to 3 accounts, so 1 per person. Cost check, $109. So that's absolutely crazy. We are giving away $300 worth of account challenge every week. If you are live, don't forget to sign up on my YouTube channel and follow Mubite also. So good luck for the giveaway. I will remind you to sign up during the live. So what's your take, guys, for this week? Do you see some good chart to be taken? Do you see some good setup that we can trade together live? So currently I'm a bit it's a bit problematic because I'm in current losses. I did DCA on Plume, but Plume, as you can see, I was bullish, but it's still above support, but I think I will close all because the market need time. As you can see, the first ID was this. We took so many nice positions. Yeah, 10% pump from my lines, another 10% from the line, but instead I closed, but I opened new long position because I thought it was a retest and it was not. And I did DCA while I should have closed, so that's a bit problematic. And I will be likely forced to accept losses. I'm just checking the chart. Yeah, you see, this is why Ishimoku Daily View is very helpful, because I did not respect my own lines. Should have been more patient, despite we took so many good trades together. And yes, before we continue, remember that's not financial advice. I'm not responsible of any losses. Do your own research, and if you want to follow, do it at your own risk. And please, you can, if possible, comment if everything is good, if the chart quality is good. I know the camera isn't on my YouTube because I can't split it on the other YouTube channel. So I'm with the camera on Mubite account, Mubite YouTube, but not on the others because the quality was too bad when I double stream. So, and I cannot stream also with the application. So maybe the quality is a bit less, but no problem. So I'm still holding Plume. The only condition will remain, yeah, I have 3%, so it's okay. Only 3%. We have the big. We are still very neutral on the daily. You see the price is stuck between the Tenkan and the Kijun. The space was too large. You see larger, meaning that this gap was larger than the Kumo. That's why the price is lagging. The lagging span also has not break above the cloud. We had a kind of fake out, but this should have alerted myself that the price could consolidate before another wave. So my bad. Maybe I will close. Currently, it looks short-term bearish on Plume, but we are still on support. My latest condition, as I said, if you remember my chart, I think that Plume is gonna explode at some point. This is the first blockchain with RWA and TVL and number and transaction before Solana. So their protocol is running much more transaction than Solana itself. So this is very huge. So I should also check at the token dilution, but I think Plume network will outperform the market when bulls will be back, when the market sentiment will turn green again. For Av, so yes, just to confirm about Plume, I'm holding in losses because I did DCA here. Oh. No, it's my TP. Okay, so I have three DCA position. As you can see, I entered higher. Unfortunately, I hold because it's a swing, and I will cut if we close under 0.01150. So for now, I'm holding. Yesterday and this morning, I was in profit. Now I'm in losses. I'm holding. We will see what's happened because for me it's not worth to close above K level without invalidation on my medium-term setup. Okay, and if you look the global history, I'm still at $500 PNL. I took 25 out on 25 wins, so I can compensate, but I'm scared about I put out too much amount. And for AV, because I'm still in position, and I think some of you too, maybe I'm wrong, because we are on a monthly demand zone, weekly demand zone, but there is absolutely no bull pressure. I should have waited. Maybe not. I don't really know. But I think that AV will revisit, if it hold here, it could revisit the 130, 140, but not yet, as there is also the 106 flat 10-can level. Unfortunately, it has not been touched yet. The daily Kijun keep rejecting the prices. As you can see, the flat Kijun should have alerted myself also. So I keep doing DCA as long as we are above 80, because if you remember, look at this. This is the monthly POC, if I remember. If I look at the POC, look at the POC on AVE. Monthly volume profile. This is the highest demand zone on the monthly, on the yearly time frame. And I guess that if Bitcoin start to recover, AVE is gonna explode also. I think there is a little FUD about kernel, not kernel, but the other kelp DAO on AVE, because they got, it's not a hack, but there is, it's a protocol has been hacked, and the lending protocol got not liquidated, but we saw lose of asset in the AVE DAO protocol because of kelp DAO. Yes, so that's why some funds are ongoing on AVE, but the AVE protocol is not involved for this hack. So that's why I think AVE also, if you look at the space here, but it's also very huge here. So if there is a bullish regain on AVE, I think that if this zone hold, also, as you can see, that's why, but sometimes it's tricky. If you look at this structure, as I explained, maybe I'm wrong, but I've broken 200 days down trend. But what is very tricky here is that without pressure after such a break, if there is another sell-off, we could see a large sell-off and a large dump, likely between $60 or $50, because the bulls are clearly not present. So I will check. I'm still holding AVE in losses now. I was in profit this afternoon. That's sad. Should have closed around the Kijun retest, but I'm monitoring closely this 80-85 demand zone. If we close under, it will trigger a very big sell order, because as I said, if we break here, it could unleash a 20% plus bear move. But we are still above the POC. Something like this is still possible, but not. It's becoming very tricky. So my take here, I will put likely a stop loss, and I will close with losses if we broke under $90 again. For now, it's very neutral. Pattern has been break like this. It looks like a bearish flag, but it's very neutral. So I think that the 90, 92 are big level, 85 and 80. But if we hang around 80, cautious about to see a big dump, because I'm trading before full breakout confirmation here, and maybe it's not really worth because the bulls are clearly not present, and the only condition I should have waited for AVE is a clear breakout weekly above 105. Then it could trigger a bull break toward 140. So that was too early in my cases, and I will close my, you see this one is almost at break even. I will reduce the risk because it's turning, it's becoming bad. Okay, guys, So that's a quick review of my open order. You see, I don't panic yet because the market is moving up and down, and if I'm right, swing play could be very profitable. So now let's move on. If I can say, live setup. So I will trade the short term, likely H1, 15 minute, and H4 outlook for the stream. And we will take together we'll apply my strategy, taking 3% target on trend asset, as you know. So so this is, being X, just to see up the trendable asset. If you have some requests, guys, let me know. We could check some chart together, and I will apply my strategy. $50, 10x, 3% target, and 3 times DCA, as you know. Review my previous stream to understand it and how I'm profitable over time. Of course, this is working very well with prop firm account, because I can manage to have a proper risk management, and I can increase it also depending of the P&L of the days and regarding the max drawdown of the account. So let me find some good asset with some volume. As you can see, this one, AEOT, has 17 million volume today on Bing X. KAI also, you see, others, if it's under 5 million, even if it pump 40%, I avoid. You know, Ishimoku is working much better with trend assets. That's why I don't really look at flat assets, but you need to be very cautious with such huge volatile pair, okay? So let's move on. Sky AI, I think it's this one. Yeah, Sky AI USDT. So it's on, oh no, it's not this one. Move like this. I think it's on perpetual, yeah. Oh, okay. Just in one glance here, we have a possible, you see the H4 time frame. I like this view. We have a possible bull break and retest. You see, the timing is very important. We are exactly at the 50% fib retest. I like this volatility. Okay. We got the 50% fib retest. So remember, I only target 3%, guys. So of course, I will double check the lines. Okay, it looks nice. The lagging span holding on the 15 minutes. Okay, if the H4 hold, it can be another bull break and retest. Wow, my lines were almost. Look at my previous post. Insane, guys. Did you took this one? Unfortunately, it did not dump toward the trend again, but I called about this bull retest, and it pumped. Yeah, I was too scared about the entry. I think, yeah, I will try a long. Yeah, even if the price dumped a lot, we are still bullish on each time frame, and I don't think that it can be a trap, but that's why I will adjust my risk. It can be a trap, but I think that is not. Let's look at the structure. Remember that here with you, I'm not trading the medium term. I'm trying to find some good setup on the intraday, let's say 15 minutes, 1 hour and more. That's why I need to trade on a volatile asset. And I have a proper risk management depending on the volatility, the time frame, and if I go for a swing play like these ones, so I don't really care about being red for some hours. Okay, guys, timing is very important. So what's your take here on Sky AI? It can be a bull retest, but the lagging spine is shiny here. Yeah, okay. You know what? I will open a long just because What is the spread? I'm just checking the spread. Okay. But this is the future price. Do we have the spot price? Just to see the spread. Up. If I just check the spot, because the spread can indicate you also what's going on. Sky AI. It's not even, it's only an asset on future, so that's also strange. But so you see only 500 up, targeting $15. Okay. So why I open this position once again? Because the timing is very important. The asset is clearly, it remains clearly fully bullish on the daily. We will be very unlucky to see a long-term reversal right now. Kijun moving upward, very tiny cloud, so the momentum remains very strong. Tenkan also very, very steep, moving upward. And we are currently on likely a bull break and retest if you look at the trend. And if I'm right, I only target 3%, but if I'm right, the price could even go much higher, especially if this zone hold, because this is exactly the 50% fib. And usually on such a retest and hype asset, except if there is a big reversal, I should be safe in this position. Of course, I will put a stop loss and being cautious with my DCS strat, because if the price does not confirm the breakout and the retest here, the dump potential will be very, very big. So that's why adjust also your risk management, your DCS strategy, depending on the risk of each asset. So here you see I can have a stop loss. Yeah, let's say 8% lower should be enough to cover me in case of big dump, and to have a market noises largely enough to buy many time if the level hold. Okay, guys, hope you understand this strategy. And if I'm right, because if you see the timing, how it's very important. If this level hold and act as 50% fib and retest here before to see another pump, then meaning that I could take a lot of position. Each time it dumped, I will scalp, I will buy. Yeah, so let's see if we are lucky or not. And stop loss, we said minus 9%, so I only risk $45 on this one. So meaning that if I win 3 times in a row, the losses are covered. So this is my strategy. Of course, you should have your own strategy, or you can learn from mine. This is how I handle this to avoid market noises. So I like this chart here. You see also the lagging span still above prices. The Kijun acting as retest. So the Kijun, remember, this is the, I can show you a perfect example. This is the 50% fib level exactly. You see, corresponding to the last 26 candles. So let's do it together. If you look at the 26 bar, donc from this rectangle up, so as long as the price remain stuck inside the 26 rectangle, and as long as you see the rectangle here, guys, and as long as the price is not breaking above this high and this low, it will remain flat. So because you have a large high and the price already dumped 25%. That's why I said the timing is very important. If it was here, I would have shorted, because we have the break of the Tenkan, we have the larger A space here, and the retest, you see, the retest of the Tenkan, and that's why the price retested the Tenkan. It was a solid bearish correction, and then we targeted the Kijun. But as we already tested the Kijun, this is for me a bull moment, if I can say like this. This is a perfect moment for bulls to react. And here, at least, let's find, you see the lagging span also here on the 15 minutes? That's why each time frame matters, because if the lagging span was under 10 Kijun, I would have been cautious, but here it reacted exactly above prices, and look what happened. Each time you react above on the 15-minute, meaning that the trend is safe, it's clean, so it could continue. So without H4 invalidation, I will continue to scalp this one as long as we hold maybe this flat Kijun, because if we enter inside the Kumo, that will be tricky. So that's why very volatile assets can be very tricky to trade. But if you have a general trend, the main momentum follow the main, if I can say, the main price trend. So that's how I see it. I hope you understand this. Maybe I'm wrong, because if the bearish structure start to reverse, the dump could be sharp, but I cover because I put a stop loss. Okay, let's see how it goes. That's why I only risk $50, 10x, and not more yet. Let's go for another one. Maybe I'm wrong. Hope to have not. The volatility is huge, so can be a bit tricky. Let's find another one. What this asset, Tom USDT, but 80% plus pump. That's crazy. Okay, we can do. Let me check. Wow. Okay, I don't trade this. What is this asset? Tom USDT, I don't even heard about. Okay, no, the volume is pretty low. I don't trade this kind of volatile asset. When there is no structure, you can see, what the fuck, guys? What is this? Do you know about this asset, guys? Whoa. What the fuck is that? How can you trade this, guys? Well, it looks like a pump and dump. Shame when you have each time the order book is being filled like this. I never heard about this asset, but it's not gonna touch the sky. Trust me, at some point it's gonna what? Sometimes crypto market is very strange. That's crazy. What the fuck? Let me check. Tom USDT. Crazy. I see the spread is very manipulated. Is that the same asset? No, Tom coin. No, it's not the same. I think it's a meme coin that has been listed on BingX. What? Oh my god. The spot price, guys. You see the current spot price is at $6 that I said. We saw a 60% plus. Oh my god. Is it a time to short? Ah. Oh shit. It dumped live. Few minutes ago, I could have shorted this one at 16. It's now 6. Yeah, but the order book is very tiny, so wow. Don't trade this, guys, because it's just it's just it's funny to see such manipulated assets. I think it's only about order book and volatility. The order book is too tiny, the volume is too low, likely. But wow, that's absolutely crazy. Price manipulation caught live. 10 million volume today. That's also big. So yeah, let's skip this one. Let's move on. Safe asset. Oh shit, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I think it's gonna react. Okay. Someone called for Tau USDT. Maybe I should trade safer asset because Tau does not look bad, but it's still trap. It's still trap. You see, is it a bullish retest? Can be if we look at the H4 structure, but we are still inside the cloud and trap. So the lagging span is also inside all Ishimoku component. But the H4 looks like it can be a bull retest above that line. Tac. I need to check each time frame, but this is too neutral to find a good setup. If we look at the weekly, yeah, I think I spotted something. If you look at the weekly, the daily structure, is it a cup and handle? I'm just checking all K level now on the daily, and it looks like something like this, but no, it cannot be like this because it's too. It can be if the daily view all above, if the price keep holding above 220, we can see a pump. Yeah, this is the daily view here. If the daily price hold above the green zone here, we can see a pump. That's a possibility, but the weekly, as you can see, that's why timing and all chart are very important, even if you trade the short term, because if I open my trade right now, the price on the weekly is compressed, you see, meaning that this is the weekly view. The price is compressed, is stuck. This is clearly, first, it's bearish on the weekly, so the momentum is not in favor of the bulls. And the price is stuck between the 220 and the flat 10 can at 216. So even if I open my trade, you see it's very flat. So it looks more likely that the price is neutral rather than a bullish retest. It can be a bull retest if we hold this level I showed you just precedently, but it looks clearly that the price is neutral between this inside this zone. So opening a position right now while you have a doji on the daily, feel like you can see this, or as it's a weekly time frame here, if the price move sideways, we could see random move for many. So that's why that's how I see Tao price action right now, very flat, very stuck inside this box. So I can't speculate about what could be the next move. It's clearly bearish on the daily. So inside this box, my take could be too long, the demand zone lower, and maybe not shorting this zone, but checking for a bull breakout if it happens. And I'm not sure, but the H4 looks like, you see, looks like it could be something like this, but as it's very neutral on the weekly, it's difficult to know if the price is gonna react or not yet. Let's go Sky AI. Touch my target, please. Oh. The price is back at 40. Oh, fuck, maybe I can do a very nice shortcut about this asset. Is the video lagging on Mubite? Is it okay on the stream? Yeah, exchange are manipulating assets so so many times. So yeah, so this is my view on Tao. That's why maybe I can long, but I'm not so confident. You see, to target 3%, it means that the price should go almost to the previous high. So this is not really worse, if I can say. Let's not look at this view because I will tend to do something crazy. Okay, if you have another crazy pair, guys, thanks for being numerous on the live. And remember on Mubite, to re-explain quickly, let me share my link again. We are giving away 3 $10,000 accounts. That's free, worth $109 each. you will receive an email with your access on Clio or on how to gain access on Bybit. It's a demo account, so no need to process KYC to trade. And you could claim payout up to 90%. So this is huge. I shared the link up. I will reshare also on X. Sign up with my link. You have nothing to do more, and we will each week send you email to 3 random users who sign up with my referral code, and you have 20% rebate on crypto jobs code if you want to be challenged as we saw together. And you see I trade on Clio without stress, because even if I lose, even if my PNL on my maximum drawdown is hit, I could review an account. I will only lose $100 rather than losing 10K, and I will adapt myself and trying to understand why I failed to become stronger for the next. And remember that I already claimed $1,000 payout, so I already covered a lot of challenge. So that's why, if you are disciplined, one payout could cover a lot of time your challenge entrance fee. I wish to have known about this prop firm trading with same UX as all sex and major exchange, because it wasn't so famous a few years ago. Even last year it started to be famous, and Mubite, as I'm partner with them, they are very serious. There is absolutely no problem claiming your payout. So if you have some problem with them also, don't hesitate to contact me. I could forward to the team and to the support. And I will open also a private group for to do live stream with the same accounts. Maybe we could do some challenge together with accounts and trying to push toward 10K account to 11K. If you want, comment, and we could do it together if you want. KFC, what the fuck? Is that like McDonald's coin? KFC? This is the chicken fast food, no? What the fuck? More and more I open exchange, and sometimes it's becoming crazy. I remember almost 10 years ago, I traded on Binance at the beginning of the exchange, before the DeFi bubble, before the NFT bubble, before all this. You add on Binance likely 20 assets like Solana, Chainlink, BNB. Now you open your order book, you have thousands of assets, and many. That's why you should be cautious with liquidities, because on the order book, one guys could make the price pump 200% if the liquidities on the order book are very low. So that's why volume is very important, because without volume, your technical outlook have a very high chance to not being respected. And that's why so many traders only prefer to trade stocks market or gold or assets on stocks and forex, because they don't have liquidities problem, and their technical outlook are much well, if I can say, working much more efficiently. Okay, so I don't know about this one. Apparently this is this one, but guys, I can't trade this honestly. My computer is lagging. I will close some window, just 1 second before we move to the next trade. Let me know if everything is good. Greeting from Poland, nice to meet you. I'm from France. I think you heard my accent. I'm trying to find some good asset. You know why? You know what? I will close this because it makes lagging. My computer is lagging, and let's go on only good pair, good assets. Okay. I close some window because I'm lagging. You see, it's lagging. I don't know why my connection is lagging like this. I'm sorry for the delay. Maybe it's because of the GPU of Clio. Let me close. Also, I will close X. I'm still live on X, but I close the window. I think I can. So let's talk. Where are you from, guys? Comment, because it's lagging, so we can talk a bit. And if you have some question about everything, I can answer. Just waiting for my network connection to be present. Maybe it's this one. Okay, I think it was Clio up. Okay. Oh, it's lagging so much. Okay, just hold on. Okay, guys. I think I found the problem. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Because I was streaming on X. I closed the X window and everything started to bug. Yeah, I think it's not from TradingView. I don't know. I think you are seeing my screen now. Comment if everything is okay. Sorry for this bug. Let's move on other asset. Quick review on Sky AI. Okay. And I will stop talking because we have 5 minutes to cover to recover. You see the H4 outlook is still only holding on the lagging span. Even if it's very tiny like this is a K level, 50% fib. So that's why you see, yeah, the Kumo also nice. Let's see if we can hit our first target. The price here, yeah, it should be higher. The spread is negative here now, meaning that the spot price is reacting faster than the future one. Oh, on Sky AI, is it a bull flag? Because, if it's a bull flag, targeting 3% is only bullshit here. Whoa, yes, guys, let's go. I think target has been hit. You see this pump? Easy. Yeah, 5% my target. Nice. Let's go. I was right for this one. So that's only 15%. Yeah, as I said just before, few minutes ago, targeting 3% is too low. I was about to delete my target and it pumped 6%. Congratulations if you took this one. Very nice. You see, despite the volatility, how you can manage to trade with Ishimoku. Double check each time frame. You see the lagging span 15 minutes was the K here to me, because sometimes it's tricky, but the 15 minutes gives you the general trend. And as the chart is very bullish on the daily, chances to see a bull retest was very high. Despite people, when you start trading, people are seeing a 25% dump and they say, oh, fuck, it's gonna dump 60% because it's very, very overbought. Think about the main trend. So this is the first one. Okay, we are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 win in a row. Remember that I did, wow, that was absolutely crazy, 25 win trade like this in a row. That's why I managed to make so much PNL. Then I got trapped. I lost much. I lost a lot. I lost a lot on one trade. But we are still at 10.5. The goal is to push toward 11K. Yes, this one was good. Now what we can do with Sky AI, as it's holding, you see, that's why I said if the price hold many times here, we can have time to take many positions together. Of course, not financial advice, but as it pumped a lot in one candle, you should not FOMO and open immediately your second trade, because you see the price can make a 5% dump very quickly. So what we can do now, as this level is holding, if I'm right, it will likely, because you should understand also this, you have the open drive candle here on the 15 minutes. This is where the price started to dump heavily. So meaning that this large sell zone will likely be defended by the bulls in case of pump. And if the 50% fib hold, this is often the level that could be tested in case of high tradable assets, huge trend, if I can say. And in case of double top or in case of pump, I don't know. But what I know is that this red resistance could be retested if this zone hold here. So my goal, as I was right about this market zone, it could hold for many days now. I will try to find another long entry, and you can see, yeah, we have this. So you see, I don't try to short because the volatility is very big, and it can pump 10% in few minutes again. But as we are on support, it's much easier to play with the largest time frame momentum. So meaning that if the daily trend is very bullish like that, trust me, it's much easier to win on the bull side rather than counter trading the main trend. So what I will do is checking the fib. You see, you have the 50% fib here and 0.24. Okay, maybe I can try a quick short position, but usually you see I'm scared that the price is gonna pump 4% more, so no. So what I will do is open limit order lower. You see this you see this level exactly here, meaning that the previous resistance lead to a huge breakout. If it's going to be retested, bulls will likely be back again here. So no FOMO. Let's not take much risk, and 2380. Let me know if you took this trade. You see, I don't even put on much margin, but usually, okay, why? Okay, it's working now. Take profit, let's say $15. You see Clio dashboard, Clio UX is very nice to trade when you under it, when you test it. You have all your order panel on the right. You can even put limit order, OCO order, take your profit by PNL, by percentage, by distance. So that's very easy, very user-friendly when you know about it. And the stop loss, we said -9, yeah, let's say. So -45 and take profit $15. So I put out a second limit order just above up this level. So if the price dump toward this level, I will only target 3% again. It should be okay. Being patient and waiting for market move help you a lot because you don't FOMO, and each move help you to move towards your take profit. Because if I FOMO and buy now, what if the price dump? I will be stuck in a very bad with a very bad entry. Okay, so as I said, second entry is set here. Let me know if you took this trade. 7% pump delivered live. Yeah, even 9%. That was so good. You see, I only took 3%, but finally I win. Even if it's 3%, and I won't blame myself saying that shit, I could have taken 8%. No, the plan was the plan. I don't care, and that's why you should move forward and not blaming yourself for each trade you miss, because I can say I miss Bitcoin at 10K. Yes, because I traded Bitcoin, it was at $200. So, so blaming yourself, you won't. If you blame yourself, you won't move forward. Okay, we keep this one on the side. Let's move on another one. You can comment if you took this one. Most people lose because they overtrade. Yeah, exactly. So that's why you see I don't need to overtrade. I just think about where could be the next entry. If the price pump, shit, I don't care. I don't care because I move on another one. Okay. We can trade which coin I think about. Let me open BingX again. Let's look at memcoin, because memcoin, where I like this. I like this exactly the same as Sky AI. I just open PEP. This is a bullish retest likely. Oh yeah, because look at the H4 candle exactly. I like this, and I don't think that Pepe is gonna nuke a lot. I charted the weekly view and the daily view earlier on, and I think that Pep could retrace much more. Yeah, looks nice. We have a weekly doji, but if you look at the general trend, we are still above. Lagging span still holding. But the 15 minutes It's showing different things, but you know, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a very nice moment to be after this retracement. I will target maybe 2% up because the volatility is not so big. Yeah. So what I can do here, as the volatility is not so big on PEP, meaning that the price isn't moving like Sky AI few percent in few minutes, I will open 10. I will double the margin. You see, up $100, and I will target only 2% because the chance to see a bull reaction here is too big. The timing is very important, and the stop loss also is tiny. Under the trend, likely 4.5% should be enough here. So even if it dump, I will risk the same, and targeting 2% will give me $20. So I think it's very worth on this one. Minus 4.5%. Okay. So I open my PEP trade. You see why? Once again, because I charted PEP already. We are up. The bearish rejection is very strong, but you know, once you have such a strong rejection, and once the lagging span hold above and retest the 10 can, often, trust me, very often you have a retracement, and at least if it's only 2%, my trade will be good. And look at the trend since the 1st April, so at least, yeah, almost 1 month. Each time the price jumped on the trend, you see, each time we saw a pump. So why would we see a breakout downward right now? Absolutely no reason to me. The timing is very important. As I said, we are on a bullish retest rather than a bearish break. Lagging span also on the H1 still above prices. Okay, meaning that sell pressure should be very strong to have a break downward. And I charted Bitcoin. Bitcoin remain neutral, so absolutely no reason for me to see a large panic move yet. Of course, it can happen. If Bitcoin break down and start to dump a lot, we could see a support breakout, but I will only risk $45 because my stop loss is here. But this trade could be very easy, is likely a very easy one, because as I said, and look at, yeah, the RSI is also, maybe we have a bullish divergence. Yeah, also look at the 5-minute, guys. Why I said also timing is very important. Up, look at the 5-minute. We have also a bullish divergence. So if the price keep consolidating here, I will likely open another second position, because, yeah, there is very high possibility to see a pump and a bull reaction above the trend. I don't think it's a sharp, it's a real break downward. If it's the case, I will lose 45. But yeah, chances to see a bull break remain, a bull retest remain high. What I can say on the daily view is that the lagging span is still very flat, but look at, very important, look at the main trend. Look at the Kijun. It's moving with the price, meaning that it's a slow accumulation. The trend line looks very safe in that case, even if it's neutral on the daily, meaning that each time price is being supported by the trend, maybe we can see a sharp rejection because it's trading, and if it happens, the next demand zone will be here. But currently, as I'm only targeting 2%, I think that there is big chances to see a reaction at least 2% above the main trend line. So let me know what's your take. Why is Pepe so hype? Honestly, it's not very hype, because I can't say it's hype because look at the monthly view. From the top, it's down 90%. And if you look at the monthly, oh, very interesting to see. Look at the monthly. Yeah, I explained it many times. If you look at the monthly view, the lagging span, very important, hitting the Tenkan, meaning that we are probably at the end of the monthly correction. So, oh, what the fuck, Ave? Oh, Ave broke down. Sad losses on Ave. Oh, that was okay. That was my first entry. That's why. Okay. So only down 1% from the live. Okay. This is the same. Okay, I will review Hive later on. But if you look at PEP on the daily view, it's very neutral, if I can say. Globally, yeah, it's hanging inside this box. Okay, so this is for the general trend. The daily rejection looks very bad, but I think that, yeah, if we look at the time frame, the H4 time frame, chances to see a bull reaction, at least only 2% here, remain very strong. So that's why when you are on support with Ishimoku retest like this, I trying my chance. Maybe I'm wrong, because if the sell pressure is very strong, we could see a sharp drop. So this is likely a risky trade. I agree, yeah, because usually I should wait for the H4 candle close above the Kijun, but I know the structure of the price, and I know that here you have a very high chance to see a reaction. That's why I open more margin and only reducing the target. Okay, let me know your take, and let me know if I can check other chart with you. Sapien, Cookie, okay. Mubite is doing great than other. Yeah. Mubite is starting to be famous. The most famous one is likely Breakout, because they partner with Kraken. But honestly, Mubite is more user-friendly and more, if I can say, pro, if I can say, crypto, because the UX is very good now, and they are very reacting. They are reacting very fast. The support is very professional, and there is no one who had problem with Mubite. And if it happens, you can contact me, as I said. Go for Cookie USDT. Maybe I missed something, because the market looks like it's gonna break downward. Cookie USDT, literally nothing to do. If I can be quick, you see Doji on the daily. The demand zone is holding, but the volatility is very low inside this daily box. So I don't know about the market direction. Usually, when the daily view looks like this, I don't trade. Okay. You see, even if it's only one. It's not even 1%. So let's wait. Let's be patient, guys. Stop loss is the invalidation point of your trade. As long as stop loss is still in place, no need to panic. Okay. OPG. Okay, I can check OPG with you. Okay. Sky AI. Oh, it's still pumping, but no worries. Ooh, this one is looking very bad. Same as Ave. You see, I explained flat Kijun rejection. You see why it's very important, and why I said larger the Kijun is, the stronger is the resistance. You see, double, triple attempt to break above the resistance. This is the 50% fib from this level, as you can see, and yeah, that was a retest of the fib level. Usually, when you have a 50% fib retest in uptrend or in downtrend, the price is likely heading toward a new low. This price action looks very bad. Just let me open PEP here also to keep an eye on it. Yeah, usually this is very bearish on this one. But I think it's a bearish triangle. Can be a kind of bearish triangle. You have a solid demand zone around that level. Okay, meaning that there is a big support. For the bull side, clearly we need a bullish breakout daily above this level. You see in Ishimoku, in one glance, in 1 minute, 2 minutes, I define the K level, and then applying my my short-term strategy for Mubite, if I can say, I adjust on each time frame. Maybe we have a sell alert here because, yeah, like a 4%, that's enough. Okay. You have the other 50% fib right now here. The price is clearly. Whoa, you see the trend break also and retest. That was difficult to see, but if you draw your line properly, you have the break, the retest here also. So this level and this level are very strong. Okay. Clearly here, it could do this. It could do something like this. But I'm scared because, as you can see, look at the price. I think it's oversell. Yeah, not yet, but the H1 view, the price is very far from the Tenkan and Kijun, and the Kijun remain flat, meaning that it's probably, if I can say, a trap, meaning that the price could consolidate. I'm just checking. Yeah, shit. I missed 2%. Yeah, you see, I needed some time to check the chart, but if I made my decision quickly, I would have been in 2% PNL already. Yeah, I think it's gonna heading toward this zone, and if the price break this zone, then that could be very tricky. So if you are holding this asset, my own personal recommendation should be leave it and maybe get another long-term entry only if it pump above 0.31, because you are holding a bomb that could dump that could dump, yeah, if you report the metrics, yeah, that could dump maybe 30%, 40%, and this is very possible because crypto are highly volatile. And from the listing, this is a new listing pair. Yeah, it's up already 400% from the listing price. So yes, this is likely gonna be a very bearish move. I will open my short here and I will do DCA. 3 times DCA for this asset looks nice. You see, I have a direction also. I think it's a bearish triangle, but if you look at the structure, yeah, it looks like this is clearly a bearish pattern. And if we break this demand zone, if we retest it around that level, so if you are seeing a sharp maybe 10% dump and an H4 candle close under this Tenkan here, 0.25, then it could trigger another big bearish move. So the structure looks like this. That's why I have also a general structure bearish. We had a bearish retest. That's why I'm open to trade many times DCA in short position, this one. But the short term, I missed 2% entry. Maybe I will put, yeah, I will not be greedy. I will re-put my order higher. And if I miss the dump, that's not a problem. And for the stop loss, I don't care because I will see it. The momentum is clearly bearish, and for the price to move above that level, I will see it. I will have time. I don't expect to see another 50% move. So yeah. So I put out a sell order. Should have taken this one earlier on because I'm speaking too much. But you see, maybe we can do something big with this one. Yeah, likely. Okay, pep, person dump. Okay, Wow, minus $400. That's shit. I think while I'm live, I'm losing on AVE. I have 3 position on AVE. That's becoming tricky. Obviously, I'm not in position on my own funds, so I'm only losing on the challenge. Obviously, because I'm in PNL on other copy trading. That's why it's also good to have your own separate trading and your own exchange, your own prop firm account. That's very good, because if I lose this challenge, I will only lose $100. But this is not the goal, of course. I will check why. Yeah, you see, as indeed it was a kind of bearish flag, so that's big, tricky. I'm scared because I'm still at minus 400. It will wreck all my PNL of the week. Maybe I should close all, restart freshly, and push again. Sometimes when I'm in bad position, I don't hesitate to cut. But here, I was in profit this afternoon. I was at plus $20, and you see, in few hours, when you invest too much, that's what's happening. When you invest too much in a row, when you are too confident, this is the risk. Just checking where are big level on AVE before I decide something. Yeah, I don't think AVE is gonna break down. This is a monthly level, so I will hold. Yeah, you see, you have a big level around that zone, and there is another one at 91. So as I said, as long as the $90 hold on AVE, I will hold. And Plume also. I did too much time this year. I was overconfident, despite I took a lot of winning trade recently. Yeah, this is bearish, but same as Plume, you see. Yeah, I can't close now. As Plume, I'm very bullish. I think if it hit the Kijun at 0.01170, I expect to see a bull reaction. So you see, I can't close now my red position. At least I will close maybe with a bit more losses if it invalidates my setup. But closing your losses position above your level, this is absurd, because you don't respect your own trading plan. Okay. So I put 2 orders. I think that, Pep, okay, I think, the market is gonna react soon. You see, Pep holding on the trend, starting to react. So if the H4 candle close above levels, the 2% target will be very easily touched. Let's continue. I will do one more trade because the live bugged, had a bug, and because I'm live since more than 1 hour now. Would you like to see any other chart? Maybe I'm checking. You see, sometime, okay, it's pointing to Rama level. Sometimes you can be in red, but as also it helps because as it's not my own fund, you have less psychological effect than if you lose your own fund. For example, I'm at minus $400 here. I made $600 this week. This is okay because this is a challenge. This is not my own fund, but the goal is to push again for another payout. But if it was my own fund, trust me, losing $400 like this, it's much bigger, and I could have made a bad decision by panic close much earlier. And you will see, trust me, it's minus $300 now. I was at plus $20 a few hours ago. As we are on daily support, the market could react very fast, and I will likely decide to cut everything around maybe minus 150 if the price reacted, because if one thing is very important, if you open too many positions and if the price does not react within few days, you should not hold a position for so long, because if your market direction is not good, it can destroy portfolio if the market start to reverse very fast, and it happened very fast. It could happen very fast because you have the wrong market direction, and holding asset for so long is very bad. Trust me. Cookie Sapien. What is this Sapien? Sapien USDT. Sapien USDT. This is this one. Okay. Yeah, you see first chart weekly is problematic. Flat 10 can, 3 week of rejection. The daily looks completely stuck between the 10 can and the Kijun. You have a neutral zone. Yeah, you see in 2 seconds I can define where are the K level. The price is neutral right now, hanging inside this zone. Maybe it's a bull retest because you see the uptrend. Yeah, nice. The uptrend looks clean. Okay, it's good because we saw a first big impulse, a second one, meaning that even if we have a sharp rejection, you need bull volume to have a proper trend to be started. Bull volume is very weak yet. So this is very difficult chart. We are neutral here, neutral also on the H4, so the timing is very important, as you can see. So yeah, I don't want to speculate and trade these assets. Maybe I can set, you see, the price could move randomly here or moving around that zone. We are too far from daily and weekly level, and we are very neutral inside this box. What I will do is to set alert above the flat Kijun here, 0.095, and then if the price pump above and consolidate above, I will be on time to get the next likely break. You see in 2 minutes how I select my trade. Okay, wow, shit. I made 1 week of full gain, and by holding DCA with too much confidence. Yeah, you see my strategy, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 50. Wow. And by holding assets with confidence, yeah, if it moves on the wrong side, if you are overconfident, then that's problematic. But as I'm still in PNL, I'm holding. Thanks for your comments. Let me check one more because you are numerous on the live. One more. Bitcoin, I will update the chart, so I won't spend time here with you today on Bitcoin. OP, okay, OP, optimism. It's nice. I did not check this one. I like optimism. Okay. Lagging span daily is retesting big level, interesting level. If we hold, are we gonna dump because the rejection is also clean on the daily? We have a bearish retest with large wick, meaning that there is a lot of sellers inside the Kumo, and often when we enter inside the Kumo, yeah, often we retest the SSA. Let me explain you what is the SSA. The SSA, if I remember, it corresponds, yeah, to, if you want to learn about the SSA, you have to take the 52-day box, 52 days bar, if I'm right. Up, you take this 52 days bar. Okay, guys. Up, this is exactly here. I hope I'm right on this. Okay. So inside this bar, and you took the space between the Tenkan and the Kijun from the high and the low. I think it's 26 no matter, but I think it's 26. I don't remember exactly, but I know. Sometimes I forget when I'm live, but I know about it. But you see, you take the space between Tenkan Kijun. I know. Yeah, this is exactly my bad, because it's corresponding with this one. Okay, because it's delayed by, it's in the future, showing in the future by 52 bar, but as it's this one, this is delayed by 52 bars. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so to have this SSB, you take the 26, not 52, 26 bar, and you take the high and the low of the space from the Kijun and Tenkan, and you see it's matching perfectly with the 50% fib. So this is a very nice indicator. This is not 52, this is 26, and this is 52 for the SSB, so the red line. So for this one, you see this level, if we if we remove the asset price, where can I remove the, yes, if you remove the asset, let me remove the asset. Where can I do that? No, I think I can do it here somewhere around that zone, but no matter. Ishimoku, okay. I think it's here. Okay, yeah, I was looking for this. And if you remove this level, this is very important for you to understand. Look at this level here. This is exactly the middle of the Tenkan and the Kijun. And if you look at the Ishimoku setup, this is the largest one since many weeks. Okay, exactly as this one, you see up, and the middle of the zone usually gives you the K level on the market. So you see this one up, and if I put the price again, oh, absolutely magic, guys. Whoa. You see live, I give you a level. Look at the chirurgical accuracy. Wow, look at it, corresponds exactly to the top, the twice top. I'm surprised how the price reacted here. So only by checking at the daily, weekly view, you take the largest space between the Tenkan and the Kijun, as it's kind of moving average between the overextend area. The 50%, trust me, because not many people know about this trick, but trust me, when you find the biggest, the largest zone on overextend area prices, it gives you the exact where the exact area where the price could react, and you can see that it was a clear here bearish trend. The price started to correct and it retested exactly. So this was the SSA. That's why in my line, when you spotted a bottom, and like I showed you at my first chart, exactly here, you see we are on the weekly, we are very overextend here. If you look at the fib from the Tenkan turning flat and the Kijun here, the SSA here, if it's becoming flat around that zone, meaning that we could see when bulls will be back on optimism, or we could see a very solid 60% plus bull correction and time frame by time frame, meaning that, if you understand what I mean, we are likely, we are very, there is also a bullish divergence, you see. So if you look at the weekly and the monthly optimism chart, does not look so terrible. Despite we are bearish, sorry, we can expect to see a very large bull correction at some point, because optimist, it's a major, not roll up, but layer 2, if I'm right, on Ethereum, and using roll up technology, if I'm right. And it's likely a very nice zone to accumulate. So is it a cup and handle like this? Maybe. And that's why shorting when you are in case support, when you are highly overextend and oversell, it's tricky. But the worst part here is that how many times will the price range inside this box? This is difficult to know, because on the short term, medium term, we could see a retest of this level, or we could see a break. Timing is important. That's why when you extend your chart on higher time frame, it's much better to open your swing trail with market confirmation. Okay, guys? So my take on optimist is that I expect to see a bullish reaction, strong bullish correction, but when, difficult to say, and invalidation for people who want to accumulate the coin at your own risk, if you know about optimist. In case of daily candle close under 0.10, then this will trigger another sell alert. But as we are highly overextend, as the Kumo also start to become tiny, we have many signs of long-term potential reversal around that zone. You see also the lagging span crossing. You see, yeah, crossing the Kijun. Maybe it will need a bit more time before to see a bull correction. You see here, can test the Kumu. So yeah, short term tricky, but I will keep an eye on optimism. And the structure, if I look at the H2 structure, it looks like, is it a flag? Is it a kind of flag? I don't know. We have the trend possibly here, 2 points of contact. So difficult. I won't risk a bull here compared to Pepe, because you look at the H4, the lagging span is under each level. And if you look at Pepe, it was the opposite, it was above. So you already have some bull pressure earlier on, meaning that people who sold at this level could be again at this support. So that's how I see optimism coin. So today was a bit different. I took time to explain you. You see, I regained $50. If I panic close, I could have closed at minus 430. As we're on support, I'm holding, I will decide. So today was a bit different, as I said, because I took time to explain my line. If you want to follow me on YouTube, I explain a lot more about swing strategy with 80%, 85% success rate over time. You can scroll on social media. I never delete any content, so you know I'm not a liar. Even if I'm wrong, I accept and I show you why I'm wrong. This is important for you to move forward, if I can say. Yes, okay, Peter. Perfect, I just read your message. Okay. And as I said, sorry, I was talking with the manager. I never delete any content, so this is, if I can say, a rare thing among content creator and trader, because some people want to see you in their group, but they only show win. So if people only show win and gain and blah blah blah, Lambo, car, and more, please leave them, because they only want your money, and you will not learn from them. Trust me, it's based on many years of experience. Sometimes you can lose for 1 month. It's trading. No one can have 100% win rates. But the main goal over, if I can say, not over here, but over a few months, you need to define what's suitable for you, and start to think about what's wrong, why I lose, how could I improve my trade, why I lose, and why often when I answer to the question why I lose, it comes from the simple rule that I do not respect. So if you just respect your own trading rules, despite having a strategy, having indicators, etc., respect your trading rules. Don't put too much in one trade, because you see, don't be overconfident, and you will avoid a lot of losses. Like me, step by step, $15, 3%, you can manage to have, for example, 25 winning trade in a row like this. If you lose the next one, you are in PNL. No worries. And that's it. Even if you lose like this big amount, then you understand why. That's not a problem. You should focus on the next and not on the past. Okay, that's what I can say you. And remember that you have my link. I sent my link up in the chat. All my groups are free to join. If you want more, just click and join Telegram, YouTube, Binance, and more. Everything is fully free. My website will be fully ready. I will deliver much more giveaway, trading competition, bonus, etc. in June, maybe July. So happy to see you. I will be happy to see you in my groups later on. Even now, you can join all. And that's it. Pepe is dinging again. Yeah. Pep. It will need a bit more time, but only 2%. That should be okay. You see, up to end. So let me know if you are still in Pep, if you take the position. Remember, before we end, that was not financial advice. And I say see you next, guys. Thanks for following. See you.